And very warm welcome to a new trading week here with BullTador. A lot of action is going right now around, as we know, with the political tensions and the Iran war. There is a lot of opportunity in the market, a lot of movement. Let's directly dive into it. But beforehand, you can see right now we have here our BullTador offering amazing 50% off on all their challenges. And the traders are always very happy with their conditions, more assets to trade, lower profit targets, very trader friendly rules. But have a quick look. What does it mean? So you see already a 10K account for $25 just, or imagine a 50K account for just $75. The most prop firms out there, they just offer you a 50K account. No, the 10K account for the same price what BullTador here is offering for a 50K account. So I would say there's a huge opportunity to trade with BullTador, and I'm sure what all of my traders friends they like it so much, which means once you start trading with them, as you can directly execute from TradingView your trades, it's really a game changer. Let's go and dive right now into the weekly trades, what I present for BullTador and for you to make some money in the charts. I mean, first of all, I would clearly say right now we are entering definitely a bear market, yeah, here in the equity indices. Like you definitely can look for short in the US 100 and Nasdaq, Dow Jones. As you can see right now here, we are on the weekly chart. We have a huge sell-off already. What we can expect right now, maybe like a little bit of kind of a retracement, like a Fibonacci retracement, half back of this candle, but for sure there is way more downside to expect. What happened on oil, I mean, was kind of clear after the attacks last week. But just also to explain you a bit more what really happened. I mean, last year it was an amazing building up a triangle here, and then beautiful outbreak, retest, and break to the upside. Right now, I mean, why this spike happened, it's quite of clear to explain you guys. Just all the institutions and the oil manufacturers, the big firms and commodities, they had simply to hedge. They drove kind of artificially, they drove the price very, very high to this 120 point, just then to short it again, synthetically speaking, because right now the Strait of Hormuz, which is responsible for 33% of oil supply in the whole world, is since 1 week closed. So this build up was kind of a clear move. And this spike happened again, like I'm saying, because just they had to set off some of their losses, which are right now occurring due to this blockade or the closure of this important oil route called Strait of Hormuz. It's exactly between the Iran, UAE, and Oman coast, and there's right now no oil supply ongoing. Therefore, I mean, how to explain it just simply, they drive the price high just right now to make some money from this move to recover some of the losses in the real world with their physical oil storage, right? But for right now, I mean, it's very elevated. So at least I would like to see kind of a retracement in this area, a gap fill of this area, and then we can maybe re-enter again here for long. Definitely, I only want to enter longs on oil. I'm not looking here to short this thing. Looking more for what's more in this week. Very, very important. Also, what I mentioned in our weekend session, the USD Swiss franc has an amazing, really an amazing level where many things are aligned. Let me show you this. Let's go here on a 4 hours. Yeah. And the nice thing is here on the 4 hours, we can see very clearly or very nicely, I would say, that right now here is a beautiful demand lying below of this zone. Let me just clear this here out. And the beautiful thing is what I expect quite surely today to happen, like a retracement from the USD back in the zone, and then perfectly aligned we can go long. We can buy this beautiful rally-based rally. Here's a beautiful 1 hour. If you go to the 1 hour, it's a bit more a clearer picture. Yeah, you can see, guys, here that's for me the trade of the week. And here already is the previous recent lower low, and we expect price to dive deep into here and then forming a new lower low, and then from this point on here, boom, we can buy this thing and we can make all of us decent profits here. It's really a nice picture. That's really for me a very, very certain trade and safe to execute. More than that, also it's a nice like flip level, means here was previous resistance, it's breaking through and become then, or the previous resistance become right now with this retest to new support. Plus demand, plus if you take the Fibonacci retracement, it's exactly in the 50 to 60 range, which means the golden range of a Fibonacci retracement. So we have three things aligned: 1 hour beautiful demand zone, flip zone, previous resistance becomes support, plus an amazing Fibonacci level. This all plus on a higher time frame, on a weekly, we are here clearly trending with the new establishing trend. It is a clear bullish sign this previous week, and expecting this liquidity here and this wick fill to gonna happen. So therefore right now it's an amazing opportunity that we are kind of retracing a bit, pulling back on a lower time frame in the zone, and then definitely myself I will buy, and I recommend for all bullish BullTador traders here in our BullTador fam, do the same. It's a very, very decent trade and actually very nice also to time. Yeah, but as I mentioned already before, we have also a lot to trade on the US 500. But before I come there, one last thing as well, what I want to mention. Right now we hear kind of a consolidation phase in the Australian dollar, Japanese yen. But also if you look on a higher time frame, this was a really beautiful, like for a long time you could hold this trend, because you see it broke out of this zone here. Here is kind of, it was equilibrium, also a flip zone. But since this like kind of break and retest, since this outbreak here, and it happened in beginning, it was 6th of November last year, and since that day it just rallied higher and higher and higher and higher, and these things, but at one point of time every trend is exhausted and everything was going up, coming also back. So for sure here, before we can do anything, we simply have to sit in alert, and we just have to wait that this beautiful trend line here gets broken to the downside, right? But this is as well a very, very nice and sexy trade we are looking for to take. More than this, we have here on the equity, on the US 500, we had already like a very, very clear bearish breakdown on Friday. Then today we opened on Monday the market with a huge gap. What I would say right now, what I would personally do here is waiting, kind of retest, same as usual, business as usual, retest, previous support becomes new resistance, and boom, then shorting from here. If you're very, very aggressive, you can right now definitely, if you go to a lower time frame, we can definitely trade here right now the long, like kind of the gap fill until this level. But I would say here is just a 1-to-1, maybe 1-to-2, but nothing more than a 1-to-1 is possible. And then again, take profit, guys, and looking for the short this thing to the downside. Okay, this is very clear, this picture. Other than that, I mean, I see also in the crypto part, I see a lot of downside for sure. If you ask me in Bitcoin, I don't think right now, if you go on a higher time frame, I don't think that really BTC is right now here like sustainable in for a new bull market. We are clearly right now in a bear market, and once right now we are breaking lower from this level, there's just one clear direction, which is definitely only lower and lower and lower. But I am not the biggest crypto trader in terms of day trading. Long term buy and hold, yes, for sure. But as you know me a bit longer, I'm trading mostly forex and equity indices. Okay, I think the top trades of this week, as I mentioned, are definitely USD Swiss franc. I see a lot of strength or re-strengthening with the current situation back to the US dollar. So I see a lot of strength in USD, and that's also what I'm waiting for to play out. Have a nice week, and I wish you a very successful trading week ahead, and see you all this Saturday, 6 p.m. Dubai time, with me in the live prep ahead of the next trading week. See you guys, and I wish you a very, very nice start in this new trading week.